Hey guys, it's Tiffany Allen here. If this is your first time ever watching me and tuning into my content, I am a business mindset coach and I help women entrepreneurs struggling with confidence show up online and make money. So, if that interests you at all, I give away free clarity calls all the time. So, if you would like one, you can let me know. You can message me and we can chit chat about everything you're going through. But today I want to talk about 5 ways to get confident in your business right now. Confident AF, totally confident, because confidence is everything in online business. So I want to just start off by saying, if you're popping on live, let me know you're here. Say hey. If you're watching the replay, say hashtag replay in the comments so I can come back and say hey and thank you for watching my videos. But today we're going to be talking about confidence because confidence is everything. Everything. Confidence is believing in yourself. Confidence is feeling sure of yourself and what you're doing. And if you do not have that belief to back yourself, if you do not believe that you can make this happen, it's going to be really freaking hard to show up and do the work. Because the work, it may seem really easy to just pop online and do a video to other people, but it's work. It's work. It's putting the effort and the energy into showing up and being, doing what you actually want to do. It's work. And sometimes the motivation isn't going to be there. It's not going to, you're not going to want to show up every time you feel like you should show up or want to show up. So the motivation isn't always going to be there to do the work, but we have to treat this like an actual business. We have to show up for this business. We have to be in our business. We have to show up online and let ourselves be seen. And if you do not believe in yourself, if you do not feel confident in what you're doing, it's going to be really hard to do that. And you may have the motivation and you may want to do it, but if you don't have the confidence and belief to do it, it's going to be really hard to do it and to show up online. And if you're not showing up, no one's going to know about you. If you're not showing up, no one's going to see you. No one's going to know about your offers. No one's going to get the help they actually need because they don't even know about you. So I want to give you guys 5 ways to get so freaking confident in your business right now so you can start to step into that, so you can start to rewire your way of thinking to fully show up and feel good. And I didn't start this way. I feel confident in what I'm doing. I feel confident jumping on a live video. I feel confident typing out a post. And I didn't start out that way. I remember thinking, God, I wish I had extra money when I was just starting. I wish I had extra money so I could hire someone to write my content because I hate this shit. I remember that. I remember feeling like that, like it was yesterday. But we have to get ourselves to a place, if you don't have money to hire a VA, if you have a lot of fear, if you don't feel capable to do that, you have to get yourself into a place of feeling confident in doing this. Because now I love to show up. I love to go on a live video. I love to write out a post and empower people and have people feel good and have people feel confident and give them the value that they crave because I know it helps people. And I'm confident in myself and I'm confident in my services and my content that it will help other people. And I'm confident enough to go out there and show up and look stupid. And that's how we have to get ourselves to be, is to feel confident enough to show up and fail. Feel confident enough to show up and look stupid. I will put out random things of me dancing on Instagram reels, and a few years ago, I would have never done that. I would have never showed up on a live video. I would have never put myself out there in the ways that I'm doing now. But the difference is I have confidence now. I know my worth. I know I'm good enough. I know that even if I fail, and I want you guys to realize this too and believe this too, that even if we fail, it doesn't mean anything about us. It doesn't mean you're stupid. It doesn't mean you're not good enough. It just means you're trying things out. You're learning as you go. You're growing. And that's the only way that we can grow, is to actually take action and try things. So I'm going to give you 5 things that you can take into your business right now so you can start to really shift into this confidence and really make this work to where you can show up and you can believe in what you're doing and you can believe in you and you can believe in the action that you're wanting to take and actually freaking take it. So first off, body language. And this is going to be really a lot for, this could be for anything, but this is going to be a lot for live video or, getting on a sales call or talking to someone about your offers. And even if they can't see you, it still freaking matters because your mind and body are connected. Your mind and body are connected. So if you're thinking something negatively, your body's reacting. Think about when you're in fear, when maybe you want to go on a live video and you're just sitting there waiting to press the button. Your body is probably stiff. It's probably tensed. It probably is a little shaky. It probably is a little sweaty. You have those things where when you feel nervous in your mind, your body reacts to it. Same thing goes reversed. So if you allow yourself to feel something in your body, your mind is going to react. So use this to your advantage. When you're about to get on a sales call, when you're about to chat with someone about your offers, when you're about to do something important in your business to show up, whether it be sitting down to create a piece of content, writing it out, or getting on a live video and talking, position your body. Position your body, and I've said this so many times before, but position your body to where you feel confident. And positioning your body in that way, it's going to do something in your mind. It's going to do something in your brain to be like, whoa, this feels good. This feels empowering. This feels confident. So instead of going on a live video or going on a sales call and like feeling scared and feeling like, man, I don't know, they're probably already going to say no, or I'm probably going to fail and I'm probably going to look stupid and I don't even want to be here and I'm freaking scared. Trick your mind. Trick your mind. Use this trick and trick your mind. Hi guys, and smile and open your eyes and sit up straight. And sometimes it helps. A lot of people do this, me included. We'll get on a sales call and we will walk around. You can walk around and you can act like you're the CEO of this company and you are confident in yourself and you are worthy and you are amazing and you're going to make a sale. Or you can go on a live video and you can position your body. Hello guys, I am Tiffany. And that's what I do. That's what I did when I was starting. I was so afraid of live video. I was so afraid to look stupid. I was so afraid to put myself out there and let myself be seen. So when I was just starting and I wanted to do this, I set myself up for 3 minutes. Get on a live video, do it for 3 minutes. It's going to be okay. And it was nerve-wracking every second. But I positioned my body. Hey guys, I'm Tiffany Allen, blah, 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 blah. And I talked and I did it and I was scared the entire way. So do not feel like if you feel fear, you can't take action. You can still take action in the fear. Side note. But use your body to your advantage. Drop into your body and ask yourself, if you were powerful, if you truly felt powerful, if you were making all this money, if you were, selling things and offers to so many different people and you were winning, how would you position your body? You would probably stand tall. You would probably feel confident. You would probably smile. You would probably dance. You would probably move. Do that with your body. Your mind's going to react. It's a mind-body connection. So use your body language for your power, for your own good in your business. And then number 2, let go of small things. They aren't as big as you think. So I see this all the time. A lot of women entrepreneurs are standing in the background because they're in the behind the scenes phase of, I need to get everything planned out and I need to get things set up and I need to do this and do this and do this and do this before I can actually show up. The reason I say this is because it was me. Everything that I talk about, I struggled with too. I totally get it. Hey Barbara, I totally get it. But I was in the background when I just got certified. I could have been making money. I could have been showing up and taking action and making money. But I wasn't making money, and I didn't make any money at the very beginning because I was sitting in the background thinking, fuck, what if I show up on a live video and I fucking fail and I look stupid and I'm sweaty and a booger comes out of my nose? And I say that because it's a real fear sometimes. Before, when I really cared. And I was so afraid. What if I mess up on a website? What if my logo looks stupid? What if I go out there and I say the wrong thing and I stutter and I mess up and then I look stupid and then I get off and then I delete it and then that work that I put in didn't even matter? I was so afraid of all the small things, and the small things do not matter as much as you think. If you do a live video and you mess up, don't keep it up. Keep it up, because you are going to look human. You are going to look real. You are going to look relatable. So many of us are scared to actually put ourselves out there in our failures, in our mess ups, in our quirkiness or our awkwardness. But that's fucking being human. You are amazing regardless. You're good enough regardless. And those failures, that stutter, that mess up, that failure, that thing that goes wrong is meant to teach you something. It doesn't mean you're a failure. It doesn't mean you're stupid. It doesn't mean you're not good enough to do this at all, period. So know that the small mistakes are just that. They're a learning. They're growth. They will create you to grow and learn along the way. If I would have never I failed a million times. I'm sure I haven't counted them, but I failed a million times. And I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful for those failures, because if I never would have failed, I never would have had the confidence to be here right now. I would have still been sitting in the background, wishing and hoping that I could go on live like those other people. Wishing and hoping that I could show up like those other people, comparing myself, beating myself up, putting myself down, saying, oh my God, you're not as good as them. You could never do that because you're not as good as them. Do you see what I'm saying? You guys are probably saying this the same things in your mind. You're looking at people, you're comparing yourself, you're questioning if you're good enough, you're wondering if you should show up, you're wondering if you should make that post about that thing or talk about that thing or do this or do that. Do that. Barbara, you still have like 3-4 sessions. We can work on that. We can get you out of that fear. And I also have a course called Live Video Expansion. It's a 3-day course, and you get a 30-day guide to walk you through of like things to go live on. And you also get a Facebook group to practice in. So if you want more information, let me know. But Live Video Expansion, fully to help you and allow you to really go live and show up in your business. And it's on sale right now. So if you're interested, let me know. You can message me. But your small mistakes, they don't freaking matter. They're just helping you learn. Embrace them. Say, God, thank you so much for sending me these failures and allowing me to mess up, because you're allowing me to learn. You're allowing me to learn. So they aren't as big as you think. They don't really matter. And I call them stepping stones. I call them like, if I was to look back on my past, I would say, oh, I failed at Beachbody, didn't work out, didn't sign up anybody. Oh, you did that. You did this niche. You did that. You did this. And it didn't really work out. You didn't make any money like you wanted to. You're a failure. I could say that. I could think that, but I don't think that. I look at it as stepping stones. I did this so I could get here. And I did this because if I didn't do this, I wouldn't have been here. And I truly think that. If I never would have stepped out into the scene of online business with Beachbody, that's where I started, I would have never been here, because I never would have had the guts to freaking show up live in my own business, my own thing. I created this. I get to choose my niche. I get to choose my prices. I get to choose everything that I do and how I show up and everything. That can be overwhelming, but it's freedom. And I don't say that because I don't think MLMs are bad. I think they're amazing. If you are passionate in what you're doing, that's amazing. Do it. But I'm saying I never would have been able to be here where I actually want to be if I never would have took those stepping stones. So use these small mistakes as guidance, as learning, as growth things that pop up for you, not to defeat you. They aren't as big as you think. And it's okay to mess up. It's okay to be human. I really, truly think, and I have a lot of people reach out to me and say this, but I truly believe when I stutter, when I mess up, when I sneeze, when I tell my kid to get over here when I'm on a live video, I am being seen as human. I'm being seen as human. I started my business in an old 1996 van, old blue van, and I hated it, but I had to do what I had to do. But I started living with my parents because I left a relationship. I moved in with my parents it wasn't just me this time in my old bedroom. It was my daughter too. She was like not even 2. I moved in there and I didn't have service because I live out in the country. So I got in my van and I drove to town and I did a live video, and I was scared as hell. I was so fucking scared. And if you go back and you look at my beginning videos, I was shaky. My voice sounded different. It was freaking scary. But I had to do that. I had to push myself and make it easy for you guys. Make it simple. If you are wanting to show up in your business in a certain way, but you have a lot of fear around it, how can you minimize that to do it in a smaller step? So for me, and this is just an example, I wanted to do live video, had a lot of fear around live video, was really freaking scared to do it. So I told myself, okay, you don't have to do 40 minutes. You don't have to do 20 minutes. You don't have to do 10 minutes. Just do 3. Just do 3. And that 3 minutes was super scary to me, but I told myself, just do it. And I got better. And I messed up. I stuttered. I was scared. I was shaky. I was sweating. Everything that could have happened to where I could have messed up, but I kept freaking going. So that's what I want to empower you guys to do, is to keep freaking going no matter what, no matter how many setbacks, no matter how many things pop up that you didn't expect, no matter how many times you stutter, no matter how many times you mess up, that you show up regardless. And you do not delete that content. You keep it up there for other people to see you as a freaking human being. Perfection isn't real. It's not a real thing. You're a human, you're going to mess up, you're going to have fear. Your fear is actually a good thing because it's keeping you safe, but we just have to rewire that fear and let that fear know, let our brain know that fear doesn't have to be here because we're safe. Everything's going to be okay. And that's what I try to do with my content. So 3, learn what you do not know. So sometimes we go into things and we fail, not because we aren't good enough, because we need to still learn some things. So allow yourself to learn and allow yourself to look at, ask yourself these questions. In what I'm doing and what I want to do I still have more to learn? Or can I take action now? More than likely, you have everything that you need within you and what you've already learned to take it and to combine it all and to take freaking action and go for it. Do it now. And I say that, and I will say this in every video probably because I love it. I love to say this because I think it's so powerful. You can show up today. You can show up now. And I started saying this earlier, but I was sitting in the background in the first few months of my business after I got certified, where I could have been making money. And I decided to sit in the background, not show up online, not create content, but to try to figure out a website by myself because I didn't have money to hire anyone to help me. I tried to create a logo, really couldn't get it to look very good. And so I struggled with that. I struggled with so much in the background that didn't even matter. You don't need a website to start. You don't need a logo to start. You don't need a business name to start. You don't need a course name to start. You can literally take what you're doing and take what you already know now and freaking do it. Do it now. Because guess what's going to happen? You're going to create all of that in the background. And then you're going to show up. In your mind, you're going to be prepared. This is from my own experience, but I know other people struggle with it. In your mind, you're going to be prepared. And you're going to be like, okay, I have everything set up. I've spent a couple months now trying to get everything set up. Now people are going to want to buy from me because I have everything set up. And then you show up and no one buys from you because you haven't put in the work to show them why. You haven't put in the work to show them you. You haven't put in the work to talk about what you're doing and to talk about your services and to show yourself to the world. People need to trust you. It's that no trust factor. They need to know you. They need to connect with you, and they need to trust you. They need to trust that you're going to get them the results. So the thing is like, you have to show up. And that's why I'm so passionate about like getting people to show up and getting people to go and take action in their business, because you have to show up. You have to show up before the people come. You can show up while you're doing all that background stuff, but if you are building a business right now and you're trying to grow, the number one thing you should be doing is showing up online and creating content. Not the website, not the logo, not the free courses, not the creating the, self-paced courses. You can do that all in the background, whenever you want to. You don't really have to do it. It's not a requirement. Do it now. Show up now. Show up now. Show up online now. So this is, if anyone's on here, if you're watching the replay, if you're on live right now, because it doesn't really show me like who is on. After you get off this video, get off, stay on your phone or stay on your computer, and make a piece of content. That's your challenge. Make a piece of content. And this could be, go on your story and say, hey, I am so-and-so, and this is what I do. I just wanted to introduce myself. Go on a post. Empower your audience. What do they need to hear? Write it out. Go on a live video. Talk about what you're doing. Talk about why you're doing what you're doing. Do it. Go and make a post. Go and do something. Make an Instagram reel. Have fun with it. Go make a TikTok. One thing today could move you forward so freaking much. And it could get you out of your fear, start to rewire your fear, start to have your brain believe, we can take action even when we feel fear. So let's keep going. And then you find yourself getting addicted to it. I know I have. I was so afraid, so fearful. I got out of my fear. I stepped into the stuff I wanted to do with the fear and rewired the way I thought about it. And I'm like, oh gosh, how can I step out of my comfort zone even more and more and more and more? So learn what you do not know and niche it down. This is overwhelming for you. This is the fourth step to grow your confidence. This is what helped me grow my confidence so much too, is to niche it down. I got certified in hypnotherapy. I was like, okay, I could help all the people of the world that struggle with any freaking problem. I can help them. But then I found myself racking my brain on what to talk about. How can I get clients? What do I post today? I could post about 5 million things. That was overwhelming. And it was also overwhelming to my audience because I was posting about so many freaking things all the freaking time. They didn't really know what I was doing. And, I see it this way. You post and post and post and post and post about 500 things. You're not really the expert. You post about one thing 500 times. You're going to be seen as the expert. They're going to trust you. They're going to know you know what you're talking about. And that's the thing you want to do. That's how you want to present yourself online, is to let people know in your audience that you know what you're talking about, that you're really freaking good. And if you feel unconfident about what you're talking about and that you don't feel confident in knowing what you're talking about, keep learning. Learn what you do not know. Go back to that third step. Learn what you do not know and keep freaking going. Talk about it as you're learning about it. That's how you become the expert. Learning and taking action. Learning and taking action. Get confident, learn, take the action. So niche it down. This makes it less overwhelming for you, to where you can show up, you can talk about what you want to talk about. You can know your ideal client like the back of your hand, and you can show up for them. And then 5, do not be afraid to ask for support. Do not be afraid to hire someone for support. I know for me, I literally signed up for every freaking freebie that I could. I took all the freebies that I could, and I told myself, I don't have to pay anyone to help me. I don't need extra support. I can take all these freebies and I can put them all together and I can figure it out on my own and not have to pay anyone. It was so hard, so overwhelming, and it was so hard to get all the things together because everyone was saying something different. So do not be afraid. If you are able to hire someone for help, if you're able to buy a course or a training or something that you feel like you need extra help on, do not be afraid to do that. You can do that. That's okay. It doesn't take your power away. It's only going to help you, because most people, like most coaches, they can help you take the step-by-step action. They can help you do that. So do that if you feel the need to. And so I hope this video helped you guys. Know that you're worthy. You're worthy even when you doubt yourself. You're worthy even when you second guess. You're worthy even if you fail. And you can freaking do this. You are capable of doing this. You are good enough to do this. You absolutely can do this. Absolutely. So I want you to take a deep breath right now if you're here. And breathe it in and hold it at the top. And let it go. You are worthy. You are good enough. You are more than good enough. So if you guys need extra support around being confident, around rewiring your brain, around rewiring yourself for total confidence in yourself to where you can take action, because sometimes it can be hard to take that action if you haven't rewired your brain, I have 3 courses on sale right now. They're like mini courses, two courses. There's one for sacred self-worth, to really feel your worthiness and step into your worthiness. There's one for live video expansion. It is a 3-day, I'm trying to remember. There's so much included. It's like a 3-day course, and then you also get a 30-day content guide. With Sacred Self-Worth, it's a 3-day course, but you also get a self-worth hypnosis. And then in the 30-day content guide in the live video expansion is 30 days to where you have something to talk about every single day that you can apply to your own business and your own services. And I created it myself, and I love it. It's what I really started with. So, and then I have a bundle on sale right now, and it is the Confidence and Cash Flow bundle. It has hypnosis, it has 14 days of EFT, it has time techniques, it has affirmations, it has meditations, it has 3 mindset trainings to where you can really take it in now and really just go for it and show up. And then I'm also offering 4 open spots for CEO Awakening one-on-one. So this is a one-on-one program. We dive in, we make it specific for you and what you're going through. We rewire your subconscious mind to fully believe in yourself, to fully feel confident, enough and more than confident to show up in your business, to make money, because that's the goal. So if any of that interests any of you guys, drop me a fire emoji in the comments or more information in the comments, whatever you want to do, or you can message me and I will send you more information. So I love you guys. I hope this video helped. I will see you later.